TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Getting ready to play their third.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding approach shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's got a chance. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He finds himself in a share of fourth. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
And Rich, why don't we just get a little Tiger highlight from a moment ago?
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Big chance here. The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's got this for his part.
Well done. Currently at +1 for the day. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left. with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Second shot here on the 5th. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
Looks good.
Super shot that. To the top 5 he goes. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
going with the pitching wedge here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And now we go to the 8th. And this happened just a moment ago.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
They've holed it. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And after that hole, this player sits in second, behind England's Justin Rose. One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead. That's disappointing.
A bit short with that effort.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. Got to try and save the par here.
Just didn't drop. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Not a bad line, this one. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
He'll be disappointed with that. That one had a chance. This shot from about 190 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one is headed to the right. Wow, what happened there?
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Time now for the 4th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. How close was that to going down? Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This is a bogey putt coming up. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Opting for the 5-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Looking good.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Here's some action from just a moment ago. Okay, time to return to the action. Playing from 110 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Just needs this one to kick right. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 3rd position. It's heading to the rough for mine. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. He has this putt to save his par. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. 8 feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Nicely holed. And for par. He's currently in a share of 6th. What do you think of the 14th, Richard? Par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Okay, let's get back to the action. Sitting at +1, tied for 6th position.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Get in. Ah, that's frustrating. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Ouch, that hurts. A bogey putt awaits. Okay, let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Let's head over to the 17th. John Rahm getting ready for his next shot. And back to the course with the live action. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 5-iron here. This shot from the first cut of rough.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 20 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Ooh. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 4 over for the event. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Needs this one to kick right. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into the top 20. Oh, what a stroke. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, so close. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Well, this should find the short grass. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Attaboy, good shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for a final score of 74. That was a gallant attempt. putting for a par here. I like the look of this. And that brings to an end his event. And as this tournament comes to a close, Rich, it's going to be a top 20 finish for this player.
Oh, nothing to sneeze about on the PGA Tour. Finishing top 20 just means your game is in good shape, but not in great shape.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.